Hurts and the Eagles come up here 1st and 10 at their own 18. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Open man is Goddard, the tight end. And he'll be out of bounds at the 25-yard line. 7 yards, the pickup there. To throw again on 2nd down. Hurts. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. These two teams, they met up earlier in the year, back in week 2. And it was the visitors getting the win there, so they'll be looking for the sweep back here at home. On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. And he cannot avoid the pressure as the Washington pass rush gets home. Montez Sweat has now recorded 10 sacks on the season. After the sack on 1st down, Hurts. He finds his tight end Goddard. That's complete. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down. Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
An extra man in the secondary for Washington on 3rd down. Hurts sets up to throw it. Escaping the pressure right, and he'll just get rid of it. So the defense able to get off the field here on 3rd down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on 3rd down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
And the punt team on now as this one's sent away. It'll go as a 50-yard punt, 6 yards on the return. And it will be Washington football now with a 1st and 10. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. 3 and 5 is where they sit on the year. A very uneven start is certainly not an ideal position to be. Gets by him, and now a little daylight. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. Just a terrific run there, Charles, from a running back who is so compact and powerful, and that strength was on display there. The big play to start him out has him at the 45 already. He'll look to throw. He's going to air this out deep for Harvin. Touchdown, Washington. Well, he's been doing this for a lot of years, with the arm strength still there, and he showed it off on that one.
And as that ball was hanging in the air with the receiver streaking downfield to meet it, here in the stadium, you could just sense the crowd thinking, oh, no. And their worst fears were realized as that one turned into a long touchdown.
Yeah, and that throw traveling an even 64 yards in the air. Extra point right down the middle, and it's now 21-0. So how about this for a start? 21-0 here in the first as they kick this one away from the 6. And some good special teams coverage as they bring him down just outside of the 15. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here or an inability. And he's going to be brought down. Back at his own 6-yard line. Montez Sweat in there to drop him for his 11th sack of the year. Now they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. And he's going to go down. He backed up into the end zone, and this is going to wind up a safety. And the safety there, another mistake, and these mistakes just keep piling up.
How many more can they make? They put themselves in such a massive hole now. It's going to be difficult to dig out from under.
Yeah, for sure they can't afford anymore at this point. An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Here's Gibson to start the drive. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 30. 49 yards rushing for him now, and he's carried the ball just 5 times. Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Well, we always talk about how you've got to be quick when you go through your progressions, and here's another prime example. Trying to look downfield, he was standing in the pocket, but just couldn't find anyone open, could he?
No, not enough time. They hit him and forced that incompletion. He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. On 1st and 10, it's Gibson. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority 1.
Now a dump off here complete. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45.
One of my old teammates called me the other day when he was watching the game. He's like, man, trying to watch an NFL game and trying to account for their passing game, that's difficult. And just when you think you get everything covered, here comes a back out of the backfield. And in this case, he picks up a 1st down.
8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short. They'll look to throw. That'll be caught. It's the tight end, Howard. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10.
Oh, a lot of credit to the play caller here. He saw the design in his mind and implemented it. A little zone stretcher here because they started the tight end on the left side of the formation and sent him on a crossing route. And this works really well where you can find that space between levels, and they were able to do so for good yardage.
Back to throw now on 1st down. That's out to the flat for Gibson. And here he'll get it down to the 7. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
And that's a good job there by the corner. We do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice, sure tackle.
3 yards is half of what they needed. Now can they get the other 3 here on 3rd down?
Well, that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they showed passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain.
Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. 2 yards is all they'll get on the completion. It's 4th down. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. They run for it with Carson. And not only did he not get in the end zone, he didn't get the 1st down either. They'll get neither the touchdown nor the 1st down. And that will force a turnover on downs. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And the last time they had the football, they surrendered 2 points on the safety. They don't want to do that one again.
No, not at all. It's almost like a bases clearing double, isn't it? Give up a couple of runs.
Sure.
just messes things up for you offensively. But now they've got to go ahead, take it, set it aside, and move forward.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. It's a loss of a yard, so it's back to 3rd and 10. And they'll run on the inside handoff. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 20. So they opted to run the ball there on third down on their side of the field.
I wonder if that was a called play, or did he check into it? And if he did, that took a lot of guts, because on his own side of the field, an obvious passing down, decides to run the football, and they pick up the first down. Give that man a ton of credit.
Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. Here's Hurts to throw. Looking right side, and that's complete to Watkins. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
Let's get off the field, D. Let's get off the field, D. 48 for Mike. It's going to be a long day. It's going to be a long
Throwing is Hurts. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield.
Now that's the kind of big play you'd like to see. This first half, it hasn't gone their way, and they could use a shot in the arm, something to perk them up a bit. And they get one here in the passing game.
Mike 48, Mike 48.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Hurts. Toward the sideline, and he will have the first down as he was able to keep the feet in bounds. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Let's bring it. Hey, alert 48. Hey, we don't like the 48 right now. Let's go.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Finding his safety valve here. That's complete. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. They'll throw on first down with Hurts. And he's going to go down. He's sacked back at the 24. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. A small bit of adversity here on what's been a strong drive as they come up 2nd and 12. Another try after the first down sack. Hurts, he's going to flip one out here to his running back. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. The Eagles will take their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. An extra man here in the secondary for Washington on 3rd down. Back to throw. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. Just a gain of a couple there. And that's going to bring up a 4th down.
Always important as a defender on 3rd down to keep the play in front of you and make sure you don't give up enough space that they can make a move on you in the open field. Try as he might, he wasn't able to get to the first down marker. Excellent defense, good tackling.
The kick by Elliott is good. And that'll get this back down to a 20-point spread. So they do get the 3 points before they hit halftime, something to build on maybe.
Yeah, go ahead and raise the banner, right? Wave the flag. That's good. Got points, and now, as you said, they've got something to build on as they get ready for the second half.
So time enough for a kickoff here. 5 seconds remaining in this first half. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee, and they'll bring the football out to the 25. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And with 5 seconds to go, this will likely be our final play. Slings this deep from McLaurin. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. So we have come upon halftime, and it's the visiting group from Washington who are out on top. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. It's the Eagles ready to see the football first, and they trail here as we resume action in this third quarter. Fielded right around the 8th. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They'll start the third quarter here on the ground. A good gain of 9 before he's brought down at the 28. The previous run good for 9. Here's second and a yard. Hands it off out of the gun. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. He'll wind up losing 3. And now it's third down. And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a first down.
I definitely like the play call. You don't expect it on 3rd and 5, 3rd and 6, do you? You expect a pass play. Had a little courage there to call the run, and boy, they were successful.
Hurts throw there taken in by Smith. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. A couple of first downs on the drive already, as they'll go from the 47 now on first down. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far, and second down. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
48. Come on. Check 48's the mic. Check 48's the mic.
They'll look to throw here. And this is caught by Watkins. And he's taken down at the 50 after a short gain of 2. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on third down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. He's had trouble finding open receivers all game, CD, and that's because really there hasn't been many. This defense has been all over them.
Yeah, they're one of the better defenses in the league, and every time I talk to someone around the NFL, they all say the exact same thing. They're so fundamentally sound, it's hard to execute against them.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
48 for Mike. We go. Shoot.
They'll look to throw again. He's going to take a shot for the end zone. And this one is incomplete. And the passing windows are just not there. And that's just another example of how great this defense has been all game long.
And that's exactly what a top 10 defense can do. They can really change the game tempo and frustrate you as you try to execute offensively.
And only able to muster a couple down to about the 27.
Tough day, tough sledding right there, and it's been that way the entire game. Not a whole lot of room to ramble for him.
Yeah, you're right. It's been that way all afternoon. Didn't get a whole lot better there. On third down, he'll drop to throw. Yeah, that one's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
They really had a good drive going there, but a nice recovery by the defense these past few downs, able to knock that one away on third down and bring up what I think for the offense, an unexpected fourth down here.
The kick by Elliott is good, and that will move the deficit from 20 down to 17. So a good drive there to begin quarter number 3, but they're only able to shave 3 points off the lead.
Well, something's better than nothing, all right? They didn't play particularly well in the first half, but they definitely need him to step on the accelerator now and play a whole lot better.
From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. They'll start on the ground with Gibson. And he'll lose yardage here, back to the 15. It's a loss of 5 there, bringing up second.
And that's exactly what offenses try to avoid by using motion and throwing different formations up. They hate when he can draw a bead on the play, get a running start, and make a big play behind the line of scrimmage as he did just there.
Now here's a throw that's complete. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line.
And while we may be looking at the scoreboard, this offense certainly is not, because they're showing no signs of backing down, even with a 3-score lead here in the third quarter. I think they keep taking their shots. They've seen blown leads happen throughout this league. They don't want to fall victim to it themselves.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's the perfect word for it, precise, because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just West Coast offense either. He's putting the ball downfield as well.
Now a throw downfield is taken in by his running back. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. A big play there on the catch and run. Throwing is Dolgala. He completes this one to Terry McLaurin. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. A big connection on that one. 30 yards. They'll run with Gibson. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up second and goal. Here's Dolgala. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off with great anticipation. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. And the Eagles are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And tough to win games if you're going field goal, field goal, field goal here. They got field goal last time. Now they'll be looking for a touchdown.
They're looking for the big chunk now because, as you noted, the field goal way of doing it makes it that much harder and puts more pressure on every possession for you now. Go ahead and get 6 and feel a lot more comfortable about the position they're in.
Bigger chunks. We'll see if they can get the score. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Hurts. Wide open is Watkins. He's got it. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds.
That's a nice catch there. Remember, he had the fumble earlier. No way he was giving up the ball in that situation. Secured it tight to his body and picks up the first down.
On first down, Hurts. This ball complete to Rager. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. In Washington territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
I'm here all day. Check 48's the mic. Check.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. He'll get this right back to Rager. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. Hurts sets up to throw it. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch, and it'll bring up a 2nd down. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And it's caught. And the Eagles are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line. Back to throw again. He'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
How about a tip of the cap to the defense? They're working against a very mobile quarterback, but all day long they've kept him under wraps. And on that play, they held him to a short gain.
So they've been in the red zone 3 times, and it's yielded just 3 points. Can they find the end zone here on 2nd and goal? He'll look to throw. And this is caught. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Joe Fortson, his first touchdown on the year. And the Eagles are finally into the end zone here in this 4th quarter. Elliott good on the extra point, and the lead is trimmed down to 10. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Well, don't look now, but they've got a little bit of a battle on their hands again. Back to a 2-score game, the interception that led to a touchdown. You'd have to think they're a little more careful here if they do indeed try to throw the football.
Yeah, and I was a little surprised by the last throw. You know, that type of throw in this type of a game, I'm going to be very careful about it. Maybe the only throw you make is maybe a toss to your halfback or something like that. Otherwise, take care of the thing and finish this bad boy off.
And he'll be brought down right around the 37.
I know we're in the era of wide-open football, a lot of spread formations, more space, but there's still a spot for power football, and we just saw some of it right there. How about that run?
Yeah, breaking the tackle, and, you know, late in this game, he wants the football in his hands. He's had a good day. Now a nice throw here, right side. He hauls it in, and he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down, stomped down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. Now Dogala. Oh, not sure he saw the linebacker there as that's batted down and incomplete.
Really nice play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball, but for the guys on the offensive line, they're doing a nice job of trying to protect their passer. But when a guy hops in the air and goes airborne to try and knock one away, it's difficult because you can't reach out and grab him. That'll be a holding penalty. So all you're trying to do is make some type of a play on him. Makes touchdown!
Devin Duvernay with touchdown number 7 on the year. And Washington able to stretch that lead out even further. Now they'll line up to kick the extra point. And that'll make this a 3-score game as the lead moves to 17. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Fields this way up at the 17. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And you see a lot of frustrated faces as they are inching closer to a 4th straight loss. A good start to the drive. Here's that's caught out on the left side. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. A good position to be in here, 2nd and inches. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And that's going to be caught for an Eagles touchdown. In today's NFL, we talk about quarterbacks and their speed and accuracy, but there's still something about a guy slinging one downfield.
And I'm telling you, nothing will let up a crowd more than a play like that. Here in the stadium, all eyes were on the receiver streaking downfield, and everyone was thinking, throw it, he's open. What a connection there for the touchdown.
Yeah, the next-gen stats showing that at an even 57 yards through the air. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now, but let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this show because most of them are creating and getting a bunch of points.
Yeah, points certainly not at a premium here. So it's Washington with the football here as we welcome you back. And no doubt what they're looking to do is just salt away the final couple of minutes and escape with a win. And a 5-yard gain gets them to the 42. So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, and here's another timeout taken with 1:55 remaining. Working with 2nd and 5 now. That one looks like he'll throw here. He's going to float this one deep right side. And, he's unable to hold on to that defensively. A potential game changer, but it falls incomplete.
After what they faced during this game where they've given up a ton of yards downfield, there has to be a measure of revenge right there for the secondary. They've been shredded throughout the game and finally forced an incompletion.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Looking to throw. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he's got a first down as he's up to the 48. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. The recipe's pretty simple, I think, right? Just give your superstar the ball, continue to feed him.
Yeah, don't overthink this one, right? Make sure he's touching the football, but you're also counting on his intelligence in playing the game as well. If it's not there, don't force the run. Just make sure you hang on to the football and keep the clock ticking.
A much better effort we're seeing from him under center this week versus last week when he threw 4 picks.
He has thrown the 1 in this game, but you're right. When you cut it down from 4 the previous week, and we always talk about adjustments, well, he made some in practice, and he continues to work on it during the game. I'm sure he's getting plenty of reminders about how to stay in the moment, stay focused on the task.
And he's got him in the driver's seat here in the 4th quarter. On 2nd down, here's Gibson again. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. So a victory here for the Washington football team. And it was a game where